here really quickly. I'm going to film a little walkthrough of the Sinister Studios, I guess. Here's the main guitarist area, I guess you could say. Nice Gibson SG. I don't remember what that is. Anyways, we got a Johnson JM120. I think it's a pretty neat amp. We've got a bunch of these, what are the model numbers on these? They're Shure. Oh, these are SM58s, okay. Anyways, we got some Shure SM58s. Here's a pedal board for one of the guitarists. A Dmx light controller. Because we got Dmx Lights everywhere. Pretty neat. Main mixer in the rack here, we've got a, frick, I can't think of what it's called now, but anyways, here's our mixer. I believe it's 16 channels. It's got a bunch of monitors. It's controlled completely via computer. 2 Crown XLS 802 amps. And we got a Stanson power thingy. I can't remember what it's called. But, yeah. I believe it's an NBC8 apparently. And we got a crossover here. Another Gibson. Or another Les Paul. The Sinister jail, frick, I can't remember what it's called. It's the KLD JCM25, I believe. Yeah, on a Marshall Mini stack, I believe. That we also have a Boss Katana amp that goes with that. Epiphone SoCal 50. That's a killer amp, but too loud. Tama Imperial Star. I've got a Planet Z cymbal. Random cymbal, and a Meinl HCS 20-inch ride. Big giant Fender cabinet. Another Fender head, I don't remember. I guess it's a 1000, a Rock Pro 1000. Here's that Boss Katana killer amp as well. I like this a lot. Frontman 10G. This was mine from when I was taking guitar lessons a long time ago. This is a present. And we just got this in here because we're trying to keep all of our amps consolidated. Fender Basement 10 from the 60s or 70s. Freaking neat tube. Freaking neat amp. This is my Fender Stage 185. This is also a pretty interesting amp. Sadly, the foot switch somehow broken off, but I have replacement ones of these so I can replace these 1/4-inch jacks eventually. Here's one of our floodlights, one of our RGB DMX floodlights. I don't know what cabinet this is, but these are really neat. These cabinets, these can stack and be hung from the ceiling in the in amphitheaters. We've got like a curved speaker stack that hangs from the top. These can act as this. These can act as that. These are some sort of subwoofers. I don't remember what these are, but these are some powered speakers. I don't remember what brand. I didn't mess with that. Some PVDS 1502s. These sound really good. Then a couple Rocket 8s. These are monitors, and they sound really nice. I think we've only used them once though, but they're pretty nice. A couple more Dmx Lights. These are kind of annoying. They're cool, but they're kind of annoying. They got a very loud fan on them. These are Gobo lights. We also have a Gobo laser up here. This is pretty neat. And 2 more of a power speaker and another sub. And here's my Imperial Star. And here's my crazy cowbell thingy here. I actually came up with this from Arian Land's video. He has something set up like this. I don't know how he has it set up. I just had a spare Tama beater because of I didn't need it anymore because I've got a DW 4000 double bass pedal, and which I'm thinking about replacing just because this is very heavy. We got it used, and it's very heavy, and I think if I were to get a double bass pedal, I'd like something that's not so heavy. Like, it's really heavy to play. So it really just unencourages me from playing double bass. But these Tama pedals that come with this are very nice and responsive. And if I'm being honest, I'll probably end up buying Tama pedals because they're very nice. But yeah, I got a little Latin percussion cowbell here, and a bigger Latin percussion cowbell with a little bit of rust on it. And yeah, and some mics. I don't. These are 80 somethings, DM70s, and I believe the bass drum has a different mic. What is on the bass drum? Oh yeah, here's our 16-channel snake with 4 returns. This is a DM80, and it sounds really nice. And for an overhead, I'm using another Shure SM58, which isn't positioned right now. If I'm being honest, I'm going to end up probably replacing this with an actual overhead microphone, just because, you know, I want to do it right, I guess. But I guess when you're running on a budget, that's how you do it. The main sticks I use for the drum set is Vic Firth, these Thomas Lang specials. I don't know, kind of like them. They're a bit thicker than normal sticks. But I do also have some, I believe these are the American Classic 5Bs. 5BN because they're nylon tipped. These are nice too. And I've also got these, but I've literally never played them. I've also got these Vic Firth, what's that? Steve, what is that? Steve had. These are really nice as well. But I feel really guilty about playing them is because I believe they're 7Bs. Oh no, they might be 5Bs. I don't know, they seem a bit thin for 7/8 maybe, I don't know. But these are regular, not nylon tip. They have a very square looking bead on top. But I feel really guilty about playing them because if you play them, the black paint comes off immediately and they look too killer. I haven't seen any in any local stores, and I don't like not buying music stuff online. It's just buying music stuff online. It's like, I don't know. It's always good to support your local music stores, I guess. I didn't do that. That shouldn't be in my stick. Let me put in some sticks that I need in here. Okay. I don't believe these are mine either. No, they're not. How'd those get destroyed? Anyways, these are some more Vic Firth. I believe these are American Classics. I'm not sure. Anyways, another one I play are these Zildjian dipped 5A dip select hickory. These are really nice to play, but they're very light, which means you're not going to be as loud, which is good sometimes. And then I've got some Vader. Oops. I've also got some Vader wiretap brushes, which I never play, but I've got them. And it's always good to have things, even if you never play them. Honestly, I'd kind of like to have some mallets, even though I don't really need them for anything, but I wouldn't mind having some. So yeah, that's everything. Oh yeah, and I've got a personal monitor amplifier because sometimes if you're playing to a backing track or something like that, yeah. I'm not up here much anymore. I don't have the time to play a lot of music, but I also got this YPG235 Yamaha keyboard. It's kind of a cheap one, but awesome. And at the time I didn't have a foot pedal. Right now we're using this Boss foot pedal, which works really nice. But before I didn't have a foot pedal, so I just took a good old 1/4-inch plug here and just made a little jumper wire in there like that. Just jumpered it out real quick. And every time I would need sustain, just plug it into the back, which that doesn't work. Alright. A few more interesting things is Johnson J3 foot pedal for one of those Johnson amps. I believe this is the J8. I was thinking J18 foot controller. The Firehawk FX, that's a really neat thing. Vox Wah pedal. Boss RC10R, that's a pretty cool drum machine. Sounds really good too. Sounds really, really good actually. A little looper here. And Line 6 wireless for guitar. A little laptop here for controlling the mixer. But we actually are planning to have control room output's going to another room.